Now it's too late. You're here.
Hey yo YouTube, what's going on? Junior here, back again after a short break with another video. Another viewer request. Today's request is another one of those special ones. Requested by the generic man, who is the proud winner of, I don't remember, a very significant amount of imaginary internet points. He has cashed in and has asked me to react to a band called Juniio and their song Rules of the Show. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I would say, you know, follow in his example and leave your suggestions down below, but also keep an ear out, because every once in a while these imaginary internet points will pop up for grabs, and whoever's the fastest will grab them. You gotta be on your toes, you gotta be paying attention, you gotta be always aware of your surroundings. Constant vigilance. Anyways, again, this is another one of those songs where I have no idea what genre it is. I've never heard of the band before. I don't know anything about it. It seems a pretty fringe pick. The video has 6.7 thousand views, so that's promising towards the view count that my video is going to get. Because what are reaction videos besides just, you know, vampirism off of the popularity of an established artist? You know, and if I can't even capitalize off of that, what's even the point? Well, you know, the point is that I'm just adhering to the principle here. He cashed in the points, he gets the song choice. My views don't matter. It's all about the community. I mean, I appreciate that. I just don't know if society does.
If you tell me what you are and the one you wanna be, maybe I will find you up at 25. Between a pregnancy days, how to alert your breast and the car they say you're able to drive. Please don't come, please don't go, please don't do what they do when you're broke. Please don't come, please don't go. Please don't beat up the rule of the
Okay. Oh. You memeing me right here? The first minute of the song, I was like, huh, this seems like some sort of weird indie pop track. They kind of got this hazy female vocalist over this kind of upbeat instrumental. And I was like, okay, this is a bit different. We're branching away from some more experimental, more metal stuff. We're going into like kind of the more indie pop genre, which is fine, you know. This channel isn't made for metal, it just kind of evolved into that. So, you know, wherever the evolution takes me next, I'm open to it. But then, of course, that bit with the blast beats and the screams kicked in, and I was like, okay, you got me. I was just about to pause it and be like, huh, this is interesting. But now, I'm pausing it now and saying, well, this is really interesting. And it seems like it's going into like this almost choral sound we're about to get into, so interesting to see how this song kind of evolves. It keeps going, you know? Like this. Okay. So what I can kind of gather from looking at the lyrics of the song, I'm not really sure what it's about, but on the surface at least it kind of seems like it's telling the story of some girl who's kind of been growing up in an environment that seems like constantly pushing back on her sense of individuality, or constantly pushing her towards kind of a more conformist way of, I don't know, expression perhaps. The one line that kind of stuck out to me was, "A muzzle mademoiselle trained for pottery." It's kind of like trying to put a limit on somebody's individuality. The protagonist of this narrative is a girl, kind of constantly referencing like, do they know what your skirt length says? Talking about catcalls. On the surface, that seems to be what the song is about. Anyways, we'll just keep going. We'll see how it goes. So I'm really enjoying the structure. This sounds kind of tribal. Okay. Oh, an abrupt ending, but that's all right. That last line, she sounded a little reminiscent of Lizzie Hale, back when Hailstorm was actually good. So again, now I'm looking at these lyrics just in that last little bit. One line they were repeating was, "Don't even hope you'll be treated like a man." Now, my initial thought was that now the song is suddenly about the struggles of a transgender person? Or maybe it's just talking about like equality, you know, treating men and women equally in certain things or whatever. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that. No one needs to know what I think about any of that stuff, because it's not relevant to this channel. As far as the song goes, yeah, I guess I enjoyed it. It was definitely an interesting, weird, more complex experience than I was expecting going into the song. It's definitely making me think. Definitely got a reaction. So that's good. It means it was at least a piece of art that has some sort of merit to it. However, I think sonically, just from like a musical standpoint, while the structure was quite interesting and the variety of techniques and genres they were blending was pretty cool, I think that they were lacking in kind of any sort of real punch or impact. Just like just aesthetically speaking alone, you know. There were some good vocal moments that were highlighted near the end of the song, and some good dynamic changes, but overall I think like the mix was a little lackluster. I don't think that really has too much of an impact as to what the song is trying to do and what the message of the song is trying to portray. I'd have to give the song a pass. I did enjoy it. It was a very interesting recommendation, and you know, without those inner points I might not have ever listened to the song before, so I have to appreciate that. So, and if you've been watching this long, thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video if you liked it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you like me, and of course everybody have a great day. It's December, so get in the Christmas spirit. It's Christmas time. Everybody should be happy all the time. I sure am. Bye.